Hello Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are all doing well. Please remember this reading is general, so it may or may not resonate. All readings are going to be timeless, could be talking about the past, present, or future. I already did pull some cards for you Aries. I asked what the overall energy is so far, and I got Ace of Cups, deeply. Look deeply within to discover your soul's purpose in relationships. And Tortoise. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. So Aries, for some of you might be overworking yourselves and you just need to spend some time out in nature, okay? Or it's just that you are in the energy of going, and Spirit is asking you to get a little bit more grounded because you do have important decisions to make. I think this does pertain for some of you for love with this Ace of Cups. Looks like you are getting some type of new beginning coming in for you, Aries. This could be something that is unexpected. For others of you, this could be pertaining to your work, okay? You might be getting a new beginning, starting over, starting fresh with a new company, or getting just an unexpected change happening within your workplace. Could be good or bad. Generally speaking, with the Ace of Cups, it is good. So this could be maybe a new office. You guys could be changing buildings. You could be getting a promotion. Could be finding new sources of money coming in for you, or an additional income source for you, okay, Aries? But for those of you where this does pertain to love, it could signify that you are already connected with someone and that you guys are going to have a deeper connection, as we do have this deeply card coming out, okay? I feel like Aries, for some of you, you are going to have to look deep within your emotions to really figure out if this is something that you want. For some of you, you've been dealing with someone for a little while, and Spirit is rewarding you with another opportunity. So for some of you, you might have a choice between two people, and you do have to look deeply within yourself to see who makes the most sense in your life. For some of you, you might have recently met someone who makes you feel really happy, but a lot of you guys, I do feel like you have been kind of dealing with someone already, and now you are trying to figure out if you should go towards a new beginning and love with someone new or with the same person you've been dealing with. So there is a choice that needs to be made. That's just what I'm feeling, Aries. Okay, for some of you. And with this, your too fragmented card, for some of you, you might be like really up in your head, overthinking this whole thing. Excuse me. My burps are coming in, so sorry, I do apologize. But again, some of you guys might be overthinking this whole situation, whether this pertains to your work or your love life. And I think that it's just important for you to remain balanced within yourselves, know that everything is happening for your highest good, and that a lot of opportunities are coming in for you now, Aries, okay? Let's look at my Starseed stack, see if there's any information for you here. And I think a lot of you guys are just getting something new coming in after a period of maybe being stagnant and stuck. For some of you, you might have been out of work or felt unfulfilled in your job. For others of you, if this is about love, basically you might have been in situations where you were overgiving and the person did not give to you, or you felt like you just weren't getting what you were looking for. Okay, I've got 3 cards for you, Aries. Fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come into fruition. So there you have it, Aries. If you've been worrying about your manifestations, maybe about taking a different career path, it does look like everything is going to work out in your favor. You know, one of my favorite affirmations to say is that I'm supported by the universe. And I everything always works out for me. Right? Yeah, that's it. So again, it's I am supported by the universe, therefore everything works out for me. Okay, so that is something that I just recently started um, using as an affirmation, and I have seen a difference in the way that my manifestations have come in. So that is something that you might be trying, Aries. We have free spirit. Says to be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. So, Aries, for some of you, you are getting a new beginning in love here. Like I said, this free spirit card, that definitely makes me think of Aries. It does make me think of an Aquarius or an Virgo as well, or Gemini. So you could be dealing with any of those signs specifically, but you do not have to or have those placements. But for some of you, I do feel like you were not appreciated where you were, and now you are coming out of that energy. For some of you, you might have tried to conform to a certain standard or be someone who you're not for someone else. Does not have to be the case, Aries, but I feel like for the most part, you guys are not going to compromise on who you are. And I feel like this is a reminder that if someone didn't value you, there's going to be someone else, either another person, another company, however this pertains to you, that will, okay, and is going to love you unconditionally and treat you well. We have a blue star. It says, follow the light of your inner compass and the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. Okay, so when you guys are on your spiritual journey, I think you guys are just coming into who you truly are and figuring out what makes the most sense for you in terms of who aligns with you, who doesn't. For some of you, you had to cut out friends and family who just were not of your highest good, as well as lovers, and some of them might be upset over this happening and just they don't understand. But you have a higher calling, Aries. I feel like a lot of you guys are star seeds, okay? So your purpose and your mission, I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to find that if you haven't really figured it out completely yet. I feel like there are people coming into your life at this time or in the near future who is going to help guide you throughout your journey and who are going to either be here long term or just for a season to help assist you to your highest ascension. Okay, now we're gonna go to the Soul Journey deck. What does Aries need to know at this time? What does Aries need to know? Okay, we have change. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So Aries, yeah, you have changes coming into your life. You have envy. So I feel like you do have envious people who are disguised as friends and family. I just made a post about this the other day about how people speaking negatively about you and how you just have to stand in your power and stand in your truth. Aries, I feel like there are going to be people who you upset by setting these firm and strong boundaries, but you are doing what you need to do for yourself, for your highest good, and those who truly love you and those who truly care, although they might not necessarily get it, they want to see you succeed, right? They're going to want to see you be the best version of yourself. But one thing I learned, I will say, throughout my 28 years of being on this earth is that people don't like to see you doing better than them. They kind of want to keep you in a bubble where They want to see you doing good, but they want to have you in a box or a bubble where you're not outshining them or you're not doing better than them. But Aries, to be honest, I think that you are meant to be the star, okay, of this whole thing, right? You are a star seed. You are here for a divine mission. You are doing what you need to be doing, or you're getting on the path that you need to be doing, right? And people are just not going to align with you, unfortunately, and you do have to let them go. You do have to set those firm, strong boundaries. We do have perseverance in reverse. So some of you guys are feeling like giving up. Some of you might feel like, your manifestations are not coming in, your dreams and aspirations, things in your life are not working out. For some of you might have gone through a tough period in terms of your employment where you just felt like no matter what you did, you saw no progress. But as we said earlier, everything is coming into fruition for you, Aries, because I think you've been obedient to spirit. Okay, it's just coming in maybe a little bit slower than you expected, but it is coming with this Ace of Cups energy. We do have Judgment in reverse, so some of you might feel like maybe certain situations have been unfair, that you feel like people who've wronged you have not received their karma. But again, I feel like the Judgment is coming. It's here for a lot of these people, but it's not up to you to cast judgment on them. They are on their own journey as well, Aries. So although they might have done you wrong, they're a part of your life for a reason. Even if they were karmic energies, they were on your journey for a reason. Okay? I know a lot of times, I will say people mostly not on the spiritual journey, they just see people who come in and they say, well, why did they come into my life? They came into your life to teach you a lesson. And it's up to you to assign that role for someone. Sometimes you're not always going to have the answers on why the person showed up, okay? But for some of you, you are meant to make sense of the connection and figure out the why, okay? Because it's not always going to be clear right off the bat after dealing with the person. So let's get your energy cards. What is the energy surrounding Aries at this time? What is the energy surrounding Aries at this time? Okay, Aries, you have 36, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Bless you, Baba. Sorry about that. We have number 41, seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. So the archangels are surrounding you, Aries, protecting you and guiding you. Then we have number 46, the thinking man. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius around you as a father figure, mother figure. This could be someone who passed away, who is watching over you as well, Aries. Part of your spirit team, does not have to be. Or this could be someone coming in who's going to help you out in some way, financially maybe for some of you. For others of you, this could be a love interest coming in for you, or you just have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius somewhere in your chart potentially. Okay, but I feel like Aries, for a lot of you, you've been thinking about maybe some type of new beginning, a way of moving forward out of your circumstances. Again, I am really feeling the energy that a lot of you have felt stuck and stagnant, or you are, whether this pertains to a love situation or pertains to a career that you just felt like was not satisfying. And for some of you, you are choosing to go into a new direction. Okay, let's see what your self-care cards have to say. What is Aries' advice in terms of dealing with this? Okay, I think I have 3 cards. Okay, we have happiness. And there's 2 different people on here, so that does kind of remind me of Gemini energy. Could be definitely dealing with Gemini. But it says, your thinking will either make you happiness or take your happiness, your choice. Again, Aries, remember when I said earlier that for some of you, you were having a negative thinking pattern and that you were thinking that your manifestations and the things that you wanted were not coming into fruition, but they are. You need to remain resilient. You need to still have hope that everything will work out in your favor. Okay? Everything is working out in divine timing. For some of you, this again, I am really feeling strong love energy. So for some of you, if you've been waiting for a person to come back or trying to fix things with someone, I feel like there is an opportunity for a brand new beginning. But you're going to have to make sure that you have healed yourself as well, Aries, and not dealing with any codependency issues, that you worked out your own childhood issues, that your happiness doesn't depend on another person as well. So we do have speak up. If you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war within yourself. That's an interesting card, because I know Aries to actually speak their mind. You guys speak your truth generally, but for some of you, again, with that free, I feel like this goes with that free spirit card, where it's like maybe some of you felt like it wasn't safe for you to speak up about certain situations you've gone through, or you felt like maybe you would just be rocking the boat if you spoke your truth about certain situations. But I feel like once you do that, you'll be able to heal and help other people. Okay? And then we have authenticity. Live life for you, not the audience in your head. Okay, so with that card, I feel like some of you guys care too much about what other people think, and you need to just focus on yourself and living in your own truth, okay? With this card, I feel like some of you guys might, and I don't want to make anyone feel bad for this, but some of you guys might be interested in how other people view you, of your status, of you having material gain, things of that sort. But at the end of the day, the only person that you're going to be with with yourself at the end of the day is yourself, right? I hope that made sense how I said that, but at the end of the day, all these people are going to be gone and you're left with yourself. Okay, so you need to make sure that you feel secure and you're happy with who you are as an individual, that you're always speaking up for the things that you truly care about and believe in, even if it's going to ruffle some feathers, even if maybe other people aren't going to agree with you, Aries. At least you know that you stood with dignity and in your own integrity. That is something that is very important for you to do. I feel like that this time. Really, I feel like this reading is about Aries who lost a sense of themselves. So this is a very interesting reading. That is all I have for you, Aries. If you liked it, if it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, Aries.